I'm Max Diamond Trophy Hunter. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys the best trophy fishing setup, the best places to fish, and several strategies to help you along the way. First, let's start with the setup. When you first start out, you actually don't want to use any fishing gear. This is because you want to have as low a sea creature chance as possible so that you have better odds of getting trophy fish. Instead, use a mage or DPS setup to kill any of the lava creatures that you spawn. Then, you'll want to use the Trophy Hunter armor since there's an increased chance for trophy fish and a perk that allows you to not spawn any lava sea creatures. Also, get the Festive Reforge for additional fishing speed on your armor. You also want to get an Ichthyok or Finwave equipment and a Rift necklace since you get a ton of fishing speed due to the fact that it's mythic from the Reforge. All of these will be reforged to Snowy for additional fishing speed. You can buy Gill Splash equipment, but it is significantly more expensive and probably not worth it. Next up, you're going to want to buy one of the trophy fishing rods. Try to buy the best one you can and put a decent level of attributes on it. I suggest that you try to at least get it to 7-7 before it gets too expensive. If you want to craft it yourself, make sure that you craft as many rods as possible, combine all the attributes, and then upgrade it to whatever tier you want to get it to. For trophy fishing, you want Fishing Speed Trophy Hunter since you get significantly faster catches and boost your odds of getting trophy fish, and these are the two best things. Don't bother with anything like Fisherman, it's just not worth it. A lot of the enchants actually don't matter because they only affect sea creatures, so the enchants that I have on my rod here are the only ones that you actually really need for trophy fishing. Flash is an ultimate enchant that gives you a chance of instantly catching something. It can be pretty expensive, but try to get at least tier 2 or tier 3 because getting that instant catch can be really nice. The reforge that you want for your rod is Chomp, which you get from the Kudra Mandible. Also, don't star your rod because it costs over 400 million coins to max out a Hellfire rod, and it only gives you like 25 extra fishing speed, and it soulbounds it so you can't sell it after you're all done and get a bunch of your money back. For pets, you want to try and use a flying fish for maximum fishing speed, or a slug pet which halves the time to require the slugfish. The pet item doesn't really matter unless you want to put a Minos relic or radioactive vial on your flying fish. I mean, you can put a fishing speed if you want to level up a flying fish and sell it afterwards, but that's totally up to you. You also want to have Mushed Glowy Tonic to get additional fishing speed, which this can just be factored into your God Pod as well if you use the boost, as well as a couple talisman that give you fishing speed, like the Fish Affinity artifact, the Agarmu artifact, and the Chumming Talisman. If you've enjoyed this video so far, or you've learned anything useful, then don't forget to subscribe for more guide videos. Anyways, let's get back to it. There are 18 different trophy fish that you need to catch. Each one has certain conditions that you need to meet in order to catch them. Blobfish and lava horse can be caught anywhere, so you don't really have to worry about them, because you'll catch plenty. Soulfish need to be caught in the stronghold, so you can use any of these lava pools up here, it really doesn't matter where. Molefin needs to be caught in the Mystic Marsh. I personally like this location because the mushroom bowls won't attack me, but you can really choose any location you want. Karate fish needs to be caught right outside the dojo. You can fish in any of these pools, but I prefer this back one here. Just be very careful of this lip because if you're fishing underground, it'll decrease your mining speed. More on that later. Skeleton fish needs to be caught in the burning desert. I really like this spot nestled in right here because you can also catch the fish that are inside the blazing volcano, so you're essentially doing multiple things at once. Volcanic stonefish is just caught anywhere inside the blazing volcano. Flyfish needs to be caught at least 8 blocks above the lava. I personally like this platform here, but keep in mind that your rod can't have any blocks above it because having that makes a significant reduction to your mining speed because the game thinks that you're fishing underground and makes you fish super slow. So if you're getting much slower times than you usually are, try casting somewhere else. Steaming hot flounder is caught inside any of these geysers that randomly appear. If the geyser is below blocks, then make sure to use your ammonite pet so that your fishing speed isn't reduced while underground. Gusher is caught 7 to 16 minutes after a volcanic eruption. It's kind of hard to tell when that is if you just joined the lobby, but you'll just randomly get them, so it's no big deal because you'll be fishing in the volcano and you'll just get them and you won't have to focus on grinding for them specifically. Unless it's the last one you need, then I suggest rotating lobbies until you get a Gusher and then stay in that one for a bit. Sulfur Skitter is caught while fishing within 8 blocks of these sulfur blocks that spawn from volcanic eruptions. Now, I noticed that sometimes when I'm fishing at the very bottom of the blazing volcano and around here, it would randomly give me sulfur skitters. I think there might be a random sulfur block in the volcano somewhere, but I can't really tell, so if you can't find any sulfur, I guess you can fish here. This is also one of the ones that you can combine with anything else, because if you're fishing somewhere in another location and you just so happen to notice the sulfur blocks, you can go for Sulfur Skitter as well. Slugfish is caught while having your bobber in the lava for only 20 seconds, only 10 if you're using a slug pet. If you don't have a slug pet, you can swap between your trophy hunter armor and rekindled magma armor to form obsidian, and then after your bobber's around like the 17-18 second mark, you can swap back to trophy hunter and then you'll get a catch, and it should be around 20 seconds. Vanilla is caught using a starter rod with nothing on it. However, you can swap between this rod and your good fishing rod. Just hold out your good fishing rod and swap to the plain rod right before casting, and you'll get all the fishing speed from your really good rod, and you'll be getting the vanilla from the starter fishing rod. Also, when I don't have any much glowy tonic, I rod swap and I have a great speed for catching slugfish with my vanilla, so I was able to couple these two together. Although it can be kind of annoying because the slugfish, you don't get the boost for having charm on your fishing rod, but I think it's more worth it for the situation I was at just because they were the last two I needed to get. Manta Ray is caught while having at least 1200 intelligence. Just swap your accessories to sighted or bizarre and you'll have plenty. I also have my trophy hunter set to wise because it's easier to teleport around with more mana, but again, festive is most definitely better. I just didn't realize this Freeforge existed because I started trophy fishing before it even came out. Obfuscated 1 can be caught while using corrupt bait, but it halves your fishing speed. Instead, place a totem of corruption and kill just regular sea creatures while you're fishing, and they'll give you obfuscated fish, and now they actually do count for your new discoveries, so you don't even have to use corrupted bait at all. Then, you have to use the obfuscated 1 fish as bait so you can catch the obfuscated 2. Then, you use the obfuscated 2 fish to catch the obfuscated 3. Golden fish will appear every 15 to 20 minutes while you're fishing. All you have to do is throw your rod, wait for it to break free, and repeat until you just need to right click to get it. At first, I thought you had to spam right click, and I was jitter butterfly clicking, but all you have to do is just wait for it to unhook and then cast again. The nice thing about golden fish is they spawn even while you're doing lava fishing for sea creatures, so if it's the very last one you need, then try working towards your lava sea creature bestiary or just do lava sea creature fishing in general, and you'll get golden fish as well. When you're fishing, try to go for as many fish as you can at once. I've kind of touched upon this, but once you've caught a fish for the next tier, you should move on and try to continue to catch all the fish in that same tier, because once you complete an entire tier of Trophy Hunter, you get a boost to your set, which gives you an additional 5% chance to get trophy fish. So first, get the bronzes of all the fish. I think for the Trophy Hunter, you might need only 16 of them, but try to get all of them, and then go for all the silvers, then all the golds, then all the diamonds. That way, in this order, you get the upgrades, and you have increased chance to catch trophy fish, which is significantly better than going all chips in on catching one fish completely, but then having the worst set to do so. For example, if I catch a silver manta ray, then I'll lower my intelligence and I won't catch it again until I have all the other silvers. This way I upgrade my armor and get the boosted odds, and then once I have all the silvers I can move on to gold. Then I'll try to catch all the golds. Once I have every gold, then I finally move on to diamond. The thing that's really nice is there's actually a pity system, so if you don't have your golden fish by the time you get your 100th of that specific type of trophy fish, then you'll be guaranteed to get gold. And also, if you don't have a diamond, your 1000th of that fish will guaranteed be diamond. But you can get lucky and get them way before this. As I said before, make sure that there are no blocks above your bobber so you don't get significant reduction to your fishing speed. Just be mindful if you're getting times that are double or triple what they're supposed to be, look above you because that might be the case. Be mindful in the blazing volcano and outside this ledge of the dojo. Another trick is to go to the Diamond Essence shop and buy this perk, which increases your chance of getting diamond trophy fish, but don't buy the perk that gives you an increased chance of getting gold trophy fish. This is because you actually will get way more gold trophy fish than you need, so having the increased chance of catching golds really doesn't matter, and in fact will hurt your odds of getting diamond. So if you just buy the one to get diamond, and you get the diamond before you get the gold, first off, you're lucky. Please, which admin did you bribe? Let me know. Hit me up. But that way, after you've completed your trophy fish, you can unlock the gold essence shop so you get your Skyblock XP. Additionally, trophy fishing makes bank, and I'm not just talking about the coins from fishing, like rare drops, Titanic XP bottles, or tens of millions each time you fillet your trophy fish. If you 10-star your bronze trophy hunter, you get your free upgrades all the way to diamond, and then you can salvage your diamond 10-star trophy hunter armor for 20 diamond magma fish. This will make you 600 million coins with the current prices of diamond fish. I did this, and I got my diamond trophy hunter. Now, before I salvaged it, I realized that I needed to add it to my museum so that I could get the Skyblock XP from that. Now, I was a bit concerned that doing so would prevent me from salvaging it, but I mean, the armor was already soulbound. Like, what, there's no way it could get even more soulbound? It can. That's fine, at least this will add like 600 million coin value to my museum. Thank you, Hypixel. So yeah, I lost 600 mil. But hey, at least I was able to sell my Hellfire Rod for 700 mil since I crafted it manually and I used a bunch of magma rods so that I crafted the attributes and got it to 1010 myself. And it only cost probably about like 350 mil, so at least I made a bunch of money from that. Overall, my luck was pretty average. I spent like 150 to 200 hours in total trophy fishing. Like, that's just like a rough estimate. I had incredible luck on moldfin, skeleton fish, sulfur skitter, obfuscated 3, steaming hot flounder, and karate fish. I also caught my golden fish with luck that would make refraction cry. I only got mercied for flyfish and manta rays, so that was actually pretty nice. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.